Hello, what is up you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm finally going to be tackling another My Little Pony yarn hairstyling tutorial. I'm sorry it's been so long, but I'm actually deciding I want to do this. So today I'm going to be tackling Pinkie Pie. So as you can see in the show, she doesn't have a quite defined hairstyle or any type of curling. At first when I started watching My Little Pony, I thought she had kind of a froze situation going on. But for her hairstyle today, for her pony, I want to give her like a ringlet hairstyle. I do know when I first entered the fandom that it was a running joke that her hair was actually cotton candy. I do have a Pinkie Pie hairstyling tutorial if you are satisfied with your rooted hair Pinkie Pie. If you guys do want a more in-depth look upon how I remove all the hair and how I make the yarn wefts, be sure to watch my Rainbow Dash video. I'll have it linked above in the iCard. So I do get a lot of my yarn from Walmart. This is by the brand Red Heart, and this is in the shade Gardenia. So for my yarn wefts, I cut them into very thin strips. Next, I'm taking a thumbtack, then I'm pressing it through the dried glue of the weft. Next, I'm going to be taking the thinnest wooden dowel that I have. I'm pushing the thumbtack into the top or end of the wooden dowel. Then I'm just going to be wrapping the hair tightly around the wooden dowel, making sure there are no gaps. I'm just going to seal the ends with a little bit of water. And next, so I can actually have a curl, I'm going to be taking my straightener and just tapping all around the hair, just so I can make sure that this is a tight curl. And once I'm done straightening, I wait at least 5 to 10 seconds so the hair can cool down. Then I'm just taking it by the glue part and just unraveling it from the wooden dowel, and this will create our curl. Now this is the part of the project where you're gonna have to make quite a few. For this look, I created 2 sets of curls, and I did this just by switching sides of where I curled it from the wooden dowel. Now for this part, I'm going to be using super glue, and I'm going to be applying some glue at the base of the hairline. Since with this Pinkie Pie, her cutie mark is on the right side, so I'm going to start gluing down the curls on the right side. And I always use a curl that's curling toward her cutie mark. Next, for the other side, I'm just going to glue that curl right on top of the other. Now I'm going to continue this process until I reach the top of the hairline. For some of the curls, I find that the dry glue part is a bit too long, so I just trim it down. Now, if you're starting at the base, you're gonna get this little part that's a bit unsightly and exposes the dried glue, so I'm just gluing a curl down the middle to hide it all. Now, I'm going to keep repeating the same process until I reach the end of the hairline. Alright, now that I reached the end of the hairline, I'm going to be gluing one last curl out forward to be her little forelock. And once that final piece is glued on, I'm just going to arrange the hair to hide the middle portion of her hair. With some of the curls at the base, I find that they're a little bit too long, so I'm just taking my scissors, then I'm just trimming them a little. I'm going to trim the ones in the back as well. To prep her tail to be rooted, I just insert a wooden dowel, and I'm just going to be gluing 4 little curls all together, and I make sure that they're all curling in the same direction towards her cutie mark. And there's her tail. But given that the tail is a bit of a rectangle and of course it's not fitting. So I'm going to be taking my X-Acto knife, then at least shaving down the edges, that way I can at least wedge it in. I'm also going to be taking my X-Acto knife, then at least scraping the edges to at least widen up her pre-existing tail plug a bit. And with enough scraping of the tail and her tail plug, the tail is finally in. And our yarn hair Pinkie Pie is finally complete. And I actually tested this hairstyle with the one on the left, that way with the one on the right, I can film the video with, but I wanted 2 separate molds of Pinkie Pie for this, because for one, she's my favorite pony, and the pink hair just looks so adorable. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Pinkie Pie yarn hairstyling tutorial, and if you did, be sure to give this video a like, and if you want to, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more. And if you're already subscribed, be sure to also ring the bell so you can be notified every time I upload a brand new video. And if you guys do want to recreate this, be sure to take a picture of it and tag me on Instagram at @unicorntoybox so I can see y'all's recreations. Lastly, be sure to follow me on my social medias in the link in the description below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!